What's the funniest thing a kid ever said to you? First day teaching swim lessons to 5-year-olds. I'm standing there in my fancy lifeguard shorts feeling important. The pool smelled like chlorine and sunscreen, and parents were lined up with their phones ready to record their kid's first lesson. This tiny girl with neon orange floaties and a unicorn swimsuit walks up, looks me up and down, and announces to everyone, "My dad says people who skip leg day look like popsicle sticks with feet." The parents erupted laughing. One mom actually spit out her coffee all over her phone. My face turned redder than my whistle. I tried taking control back and told everyone to get in the water. As they splashed in, the same little girl, Lily, stopped at the steps, squinted at me, and said, "Are you sure you're a real swim teacher? You look more like my brother when he lies about doing his homework." A dad in the back shouted, "Good question, Lily!" 10 minutes into the lesson, I'm demonstrating backstroke, floating on the surface, when Lily loudly asks if I'm floating because my mommy says people with empty heads float better. Two dads high-fived each other while another was recording the whole thing. I pretended not to hear as I swallowed a mouthful of pool water. Little Tyler was crying that the water was too wet, while Mason refused to let go of the edge, his knuckles white as my sunscreen streaks. Meanwhile, Lily was doing perfect cannonballs off the side when she was supposed to be practicing flutter kicks, splashing the parents who were suddenly not so amused. I tried to demonstrate the arm movements for freestyle, and Lily said, "You look like you're fighting invisible bees." 3 kids immediately started swatting at imaginary bees, screaming and splashing everywhere. The lesson was officially derailed. During snack time, the kids sat along the edge eating while I tried to regroup mentally. Lily plopped down beside me with her juice box and offering goldfish crackers. I took some, thinking we were finally bonding, that maybe she wasn't so bad. "My grandma thinks you're cute," she whispers, pointing to an older lady watching from a chair in large sunglasses. I smiled at what seemed like a compliment until she added, "But she needs new glasses really bad, like really bad." She called my turtle a football yesterday and tried to throw him. My boss was now hovering nearby, clipboard in hand, not even trying to hide her laughter. I just wanted this day to end and was already mentally updating my resume for literally any other summer job. For our final activity, each kid had to show their best move. Tyler did a cautious pencil jump after 5 minutes of coaxing. Mason doggy paddled 3 feet before panicking and grabbing my arm. Then came Lily's turn. She climbed out, her unicorn swimsuit dripping, stood proudly at the edge and yelled, "This is the Josh!" before deliberately belly flopping and then pretending to sink dramatically with bubbles and flailing arms. 3 kids immediately lined up to try the Josh, while parents were openly filming the whole disaster. My boss was officially crying laughing behind her clipboard. I could feel my summer bonus evaporating like the puddles around the pool deck. When class ended, Lily's grandma came over and apologized for her honesty problem. She explained Lily had no filter ever since her dad started letting her watch stand-up comedy. Before I could respond, Lily tugged my hand and said, "Don't worry, I'll fix your swimming tomorrow. My goldfish died last week, and even he could swim better than you, and he was floating upside down." I went home and threw my whistle in the trash, planning to quit, but something about that brutal honesty made me return the next day. Fast forward 6 weeks, our last day of class. All the kids are actually swimming now, even fearful Tyler, who finally accepted that water is, in fact, wet. After our final session, Lily handed me a wrinkled, chlorine-spotted card. Outside, a crayon drawing of what was clearly me drowning, surrounded by happy stick figures. Inside, "To the world's most improved swim teacher. You swim almost as good as my dad now, and he has a dad bod, so that's really saying something." As they left, I heard her tell her grandma, "I had to be mean so he'd try harder. That's what you do with my math homework, right?" I kept that card. 2 years later, it's still on my fridge. And now, whenever I think I'm too good at something, I remember there's always a 5-year-old ready to humble you faster than you can say, "cannonball."